Okay. Hi. It's, what day is it? Okay, it's the 8th. And I've been slacking a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I think I've read 3 books this week. This month. I read 4 books. But I think I just, like, need to, like, read some more. And I think a reading vlog will help me, like, stay accountable to it. And I just bought some new books yesterday. So I'm gonna show you them. Here's the 3 books that I bought yesterday. I got these from Costco. This is crazy. I got Fourth Wing. I saw this on my For You page and everyone's like, oh my god, this is crazy. And it like just released recently, so that's why everyone was going crazy about it. But look, get ready. You're joking. Yep. And then I got Hello Beautiful by Anne Napolitano or something like that. It's beautiful. I think it's more like a literary fiction book. I'm like kind of getting into literary fiction. I think I just need to like get into it more. I also have a book of the month book coming in. I got Paper Names by Susie Luo, and it says it's gonna be here today. I got Meet Me at the Lake by Carley Fortune. I read Every Summer After. Don't really remember it. I think I liked it. I think I liked it. But yeah, I got this one. Don't even know what it's about. I know it's another second chance romance, and I love a good second chance romance. But that's all I know about it. So I'm gonna put these books up. I also built a bookshelf. Okay, so I think I want to read Meet Me at the Lake by Carley Fortune, because I just got done with reading the second Percy Jackson book. And before that, I read a thriller, because I just don't think I'm in the mood for a fantasy yet. Because I don't know, like I'm in a slump for fantasy, but I want to read, like I physically want to read. I think this will be a nice palate cleanser. It's pretty short. Yeah, it's like it's like exceeding 300 and like, I think 320 max. This will be pretty tame in terms of like understanding and world building. I just don't think I'm ready to hop into another world yet, because I think I'm in a slump after this Over in the Wings of the Night. Like that one was like so crazy, and like the world was like so easy to grasp that I just don't know what I want to read now after that. So yeah, we're gonna read this. I'm gonna come back with updates. Oh, let's read the synopsis. I don't even know what this is about. Fern Brookbanks has wasted too much of her adult life thinking about Will Baxter. I hate the name Fern, I'm being honest. She spent 24 hours in her early 20s with the aggravatingly attractive and idealistic artist. Oh, he's an artist. Oh. A chance encounter that sprouted into a day-long adventure in the city. Oh, in a city? I thought this was like, okay, I'm excited. The timing is wrong, but their connection was undeniable. They shared every secret, every dream, and made a pact to meet again 1 year later. Fern showed up. Will didn't. Oh! Okay, so this is not like, I didn't know that. I thought this was more like a childhood thing like the other one. I don't know why I thought that was like that. But I kind of love that. I kind of love them meeting as adults, and then like, that's kind of cute. Yeah, okay. At 32, Fern's life doesn't look at all how she once imagined it would. Instead of living in the city, Fern's back home running her mother's lakeside resort, something she vowed never to do. Oh my god, Laura like Gilmore vibes? Not really. This place is in disarray. Her ex-boyfriend is the manager, and Fern doesn't know where to begin. Ooh, girl. She needs a plan, a lifeline. To her surprise, it comes in the form of Will, who arrives 9 years late, suitcase in tow, and an offer to help on. And an offer to help on his lips. Will may be the only person who understands what Fern's going through. But how can she possibly trust an expensive suit-wearing Mirage who seems nothing like the young man she met all those years ago? Will is hiding something, and Fern's not sure she wants to know who it is. But 10 years ago, Will Baxter rescued Fern. Can she do the same for him now? It sounds like she needs the rescue. Again. I don't know how I'm going to connect to their past relationship when it was only 24 hours long. Like, Carley Fortune better pump out some quotes for that past relationship make the second chance worth it. Because right now he just looks like a douchebag that came up and was like, I need your help. We're gonna read. Hi guys, it's the next day. Yeah, it's Tuesday, and I finished Meet Me at the Lake last night. I don't know, it was like really slow, and like not a lot happened. This book will not be memorable. I don't think you're gonna be like, oh, this is so, I'm like so obsessed with this that I'm gonna remember every single detail from this book. And like maybe I have just bad memory, but like I feel like nothing happened in this book. Like nothing physically happened. Well, physically stuff happened, but like really nothing happened. Like the timeline was just not like blah 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 blah. And I think what made me really disconnect from like these characters were the fact that second chance romance was like a day. Like they met each other for a day, made this pact. And I'm not gonna get into the rest of it because that's spoilers. But they made this. They met a day, and then 10 years later they see each other again. So I'm not like, oh, this is so crazy. But like, I don't know. It was just like okay. But I don't think the characters are memorable. But I liked the characters. Like I liked the characters, except for one. But I don't know. Like I didn't hate this one character, but I was just like, I don't like the way you're going about this. About the situation and the conflict, but whatever. Yeah. So reading this, it was like to me it was like such a slow story. I was like every 10 pages the next chapter came, and I was like, okay, when's the juicy stuff gonna happen? It did make me cry because I'm just a baby and I just cry at everything. But yeah, there were some like good quotes in here that were really good. But yeah, other than that, it was okay. It was alright. And then since this was such a slow-paced book, I think the next book I want to read, it might be a little slower, but I do want to read the second book in Daughter of No Worlds by Carissa Broadbent. I want to read Children of Fallen Gods. And this one's a big one. This one's a big one, so it might take me a couple days. But I'm like excited to get into a fantasy mood. I think I might read Children of Fallen Gods on my phone. And I'm excited to see how the rest of the story went. Because if you watched my April wrap-up, you could give me an obscene amount of money. I would not be able to explain what happened or like how like the magic aspect of that series is. So maybe I'll like, since I'm like not in a slump, then I could read it and like be more in tune and be like, oh, that's what happened, that's how this happened. But maybe I'll just be lost the whole series. But it doesn't matter. Let's get to it. Hi guys. It's the next day, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday about noonish. And so I like really haven't read too much today. But yesterday I was working on Children of Fallen Gods. Like I told you I was gonna work on. And I'm about 30% through the book. Right now, it's pretty good. It's mostly pretty slow because it's like starting out. And I really just don't, I know what the conflict is, but I don't know what the conflict of this book is going to be about. I have a clue, but I really just don't know where it's going to go. In this book, there's 3 POVs. There's Tisana's POV, which is the main girl character that we followed basically all the last book. We have Max's POV and another character's POV. And this third character's POV, I physically just don't care about it. And so when I read it, I'm just like, okay. So that's where we're at right now. I do think I like The Serpent and the Wings of the Night, that series by Carissa Broadbent, better than this series. I like that series better than The War of Lost Hearts. I just think I like the fantasy aspect of that more. I liked the characters. Like I'm more connected to the characters in that story than these characters, and also the relationship. Like Max and Tisana, they're cute, but like I'm not like, oh my god, you know what I mean? I think I'm more connected to the first one than this one, but maybe it's just second book syndrome, you know what I mean? Maybe it picks up later. But yeah, that's it. I have this baby tripod, but like it's like basically just a handheld one, because if I put it down, if I put the camera, I put the camera down, like basically on the floor. And I mix up steps. Okay. What if I just, okay. Whoop. I have to get to reading. I kind of put it off sometimes, but yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta do what we gotta do. Hi guys, it's almost 2 o'clock on Thursday. First, we're gonna make a drink. I drank one already, but we're gonna make another one. And I'm outside of my room. It's like I left my room for the first time, guys. But we're gonna make another drink. I'm gonna talk about what's happening, not like specifically we're just not gonna be centered. The line's like this. Some shit went down. Like actual stuff went down. I'm gonna be honest, this is not as good as the first one. I feel like it's moving really slowly. I don't understand like the conflict. I just don't get it. I just don't know what we're doing. But now I have like a sense of an idea of what we're doing, because remember when I complained about that one POV? That one POV got explained. So this is just white cran strawberry. I love this stuff. It's just this, and then you add lemonade, and it's the strawberry acai from Starbucks. Don't tell them that, because I applied to be a Starbucks worker, but yeah, that's gonna be my first job. I was gonna work at the bookstore. 0 applications available. No one's hiring at the bookstore, apparently, because everyone fucking loves to read now. I think I've just solved all my problems. You know how I mentioned about this stupid little tripod? Because, I can finally show you. Look. That's how low it goes down. Look at it. So pretty. Taste test. We're into a good part of the book. I'm 80% done with it. I can't wait to be done with it and read something else. Ooh. So I'm ready. Yesterday, I just did everything yesterday. I read a lot yesterday. I did my laundry yesterday. I washed my hair. I oiled my hair. I made kimchi fried rice. I literally was a chef. I was a chef in this kitchen right here. I waxed my armpits. It wasn't the best. It's fine now, but like the way that I did it wasn't as good as it normally is. But yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. This is a 6-minute clip, innit? I'll come back with updates if I finish the book. But right now, stuff's getting interesting, and it's been 80% through the book. So, yeah. Hi guys. It's Friday, and I finished Children of Fallen Gods yesterday. I finished it yesterday. I had time to reflect on my star rating. I gave it a 3.25, yeah. I think I gave the first one, let me look. I think I gave the first one a 4. I gave the first one a 4, and I think it was just because I was so confused, and I didn't really like get the storyline too much. So I was like, ooh, okay. So like going into this one, it's been it was like a bit of a break from the first one that I read. So like I had to like re-remember what happened. I re-remembered like the plot and everything like that. And then this one, it came into it. And in my review that I put on my notes app that I always do, I was like, I really just didn't get, and I didn't really understand like the point of the story. Cause this was basically just filler to me. And I didn't understand like the point and like what we're going to do the rest of the series. The 3rd book is like the last book, I think, of the trilogy. Duh. But I didn't like understand what it was leading up to until like about 80% in the book, when I last updated you yesterday, and how it was like, oh, this plot twist like came to happen. And I was like, okay. And so like now everything like clicked at the 80% mark. And then after that, it was like smooth sailing. It was really fast paced, really good. And it leads into like a bigger story for the 3rd book. And now I know what like the actual conflict is. I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're trying to prevent. So yeah, that's how I felt about the 2nd one. And I think I will continue to read it, because even though I didn't really like this one, I want to figure out what happens, duh. So the next book I think I'm gonna read is Paper Names by Susie Luo. Ow. By Susie Luo. Yeah, I'm gonna read this. I'm excited. It's really short. I think it's like less than 300 pages. And I'll read you the synopsis. I don't think I read you the synopsis for Children of Fallen Gods, but maybe it was like a spoiler because it's a second book. An unexpected act of violence brings together two families in this propulsive and sweeping story of love, identity, and the American experience. Set in New York and China over 3 decades, Paper Names explores what it means to be American from 3 different perspectives. There's Tony, a Chinese-born engineer turned Manhattan doorman who immigrated to the United States to give his family a better life. His daughter, Tammy, whom we meet at age 9 and follow through adulthood, and who grapples the expectations of a first-generation American and her own personal desires. Finally, there's Oliver, a handsome white lawyer with a dark family secret who lives in the building where Tony works. A violent attack causes their lives to intertwine in ways that will change them forever. It's just basic fiction. So, yeah. I hope this is pretty fast-paced. It's pretty short, so I think I can knock it out in a day and be done with it. After this, I think I am going to read a romance because I don't know what I want to do. I either want to read a romance or Fourth Wing. I just really want to read Fourth Wing. But there are 2 books on my TBR that I could read. I think I want to do this in a whole different video, but I could read Magnolia Parks and Fourth Wing. But I think this is going to be the last book of this video, of this reading vlog, because it's Friday and I think I'm going to do, it's going to be a whole week. See what I'm going to read in a week. So from Monday to Saturday, basically. Hi guys, I'm back. Where's my phone? One sec. Guys, I'm back. Right now it's Monday. I finished Paper Names on Saturday. I really liked it. One thing I will say that I think the ending was a little bit rushed, and I kind of would expect that from a book this short because it is less than 300 pages, it's like 280 something. So I feel like the ending got really jumbled, and it wasn't as cohesive as the rest of the story was. But since this book does take place over the span of 30 years and it follows 3 different characters, you kind of expect that. But other than the ending being really rushed and one whole plot point that I really just didn't like, I really liked this story. And I think I'm so impartial to loving Asian immigrant stories because my family is like that. And so I don't know, even though the ending was so not as well put together as the rest of the book, I gave this book a 4.75. Realistically, it's a 4.25, but I love the storyline of it, and I love some of the quotes in it because I can really relate to it. So I don't know, I just loved it. I've been editing as I go because it's been a whole fucking week and I'm not gonna wait to edit it at the end. I scoured the house for this. It was a lot because I kept on putting the SD card in, and one SD card got filled up, so I had to put the other one in, and I didn't save the videos onto my computer because I don't want it to take up so much space. I actually deleted a lot of my files on my computer because I don't need it, but I like keeping it because I'm a hoarder. I also have a coffee. It's so strong. I think my next video is gonna be reading romance for a week because I really want to read maybe not. I don't know. I think I am just gonna do a video about reading Magnolia Parks because I really don't have that many romance books that I'm lining up to read. So I don't know. I thought this was really fun. I haven't really done a reading vlog like this. There's There's virtually no clips of me reading the book, just what I thought of them. I'm like learning the tricks of the trade and like what I want to put in videos and what I want to do. This is gonna be it. If you stuck around this long to this book review, I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you stuck around this long, I love you, I thank you, and I hope you're fine. Yippee! Bye!